America's known for having some of the most wild freakouts on the planet. And I'm no social expert, but watch this clip and tell me what you would do if you were a victim of something like this.
That's wrong.
Oh.
So immediately what we have here is a lady and her boyfriend or whatever. Let's run it back right here. You can clearly see that it's her standing with her man or whatever. And it starts off abrupt. She throws her McDonald's order across the counter on the floor as the camera pans over here. The camera person does a wonderful job of showing exactly what was thrown on the floor, because apparently the cashier got her order wrong. And it continues.
My God.
And it's insane. The guy keeps his composure as he's reading off what she ordered. We see this time and time again. People super entitled and whatnot. Somebody gets something wrong on their order, or maybe they felt like they were entitled to this, that, or the third, and then they absolutely freak out. They throw their food. They go behind the cash register and start fighting the customer, the workers there. I mean, workers put up with a lot, especially McDonald's workers. I feel like working at McDonald's is that should come with like a life insurance policy and some hazardous duty pay or something, because at this point, I mean, it's gotten out of pocket. I know if I was at a restaurant like that, I could not keep my composure the way that gentleman was just there. Because I mean, it's like, oh, you got the order wrong. Boom, throws it on the floor. Like, do it again. I feel like people are far too entitled when it comes to, customer service and stuff like that. In America, like the customer is always right is a policy we live by here in America. And a lot of customers take advantage of that. Now, in other countries like Europe and whatnot, that's not necessarily the case. It's, treat how you want to be treated, or we will treat you how you want to be treated, perceptively so. If you treat the workers like shiznit, the workers will treat you the same way you're treating them, and I think that's fair. But there's more to this video, so let's.
I have
two McChickens.
I had one crispy chicken meal, 2 Big Macs.
Oh my God.
And
The person who's recording this too has just arrived in the nick of time. Apparently this was escalating, well before this video was recorded, and she happened to catch the climax of this entire situation. But I could not imagine something like this. And honestly, huge respect to the guy behind the counter for keeping his composure. This is one of the few situations I've seen where, the person behind the counter who is the victim of this ridiculousness hasn't actually spazzed out, rightfully so. They have every right to spaz out, but he hasn't spazzed out. He hasn't called anybody out of their name. He's keeping his composure. He's very professional, and he keeps it pushing.
2 don't McDoubles with only
He says with a smile on his face, "Sure, I'll help you with that, ma'am." I mean, remarkable guy. I mean, can we at least give this man props for keeping his composure? I mean, look at his face, bro. Like, he looks unbothered. He's like, you know what? Happens. And the lady was absolutely disgusting. I mean, her face is painted all over the internet now, but I see stuff like this and it makes me a little infuriated. I'm pretty sure a lot of people get infuriated seeing interactions like this. I mean, it's literally people who, they have a regular job like you and me. I mean, imagine you're working at your job and someone treats you like that, just horrible, put yourself in their shoes. Look at this. But honestly, what can you do? I mean, if you freak out and stuff like that, yeah, it's obviously well-deserved for you to freak out back on the person that freaked out on you. But ultimately, you'd probably face some backlash or repercussions and might even lose your job. So the fact that he kept his composure the entire time is a huge W. The lady that absolutely freaked out on this dude, I mean, man, what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys would do in a situation like this, because I know me personally, I could not keep my composure. I would have been fired on the spot, because I'm like, hey, listen, you don't have any more times to be acting up like that. Tell me what's wrong with your order and we can keep it pushing. I think I would have kept my composure as well, but if I was a different type of person, Probably not. People are way too entitled, man. And I feel like it's in more places than just one. So let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.